very happy with the way we played in the first half. I thought our team was very focused for this game, and when you don't have time for a practice, you just really have that time for that scout meeting, 1 hour walkthrough, and I thought our players were really focused. I was happy with the way we passed the ball and shot it, but I'm almost more happy with the way we defended and rebounded.
Caitlin, I'll piggyback off that. The defensive intensity to start the game, you guys held them on I think a 5.5-minute scoring drought, a lot of turnovers forced. Just what kind of worked and how beneficial was it to just stay with it?
Yeah, I think it was our emphasis going into this game was defensively, and when you have a one-day prep, obviously we were prepped a little for them when we were back in Iowa City, but I think a one-day prep is hard. A lot of it's mental and going through your scouting report, watching film, and sometimes maybe that almost makes you lock in more. But I thought our group was just really locked in defensively. There was a lot of adjustments we made because they're a really, really great three-point shooting team, and we knew that coming in here. We didn't really want to get into a shootout with them because they can really shoot the ball, but I think our defense was really good, and then we also rebounded really well in the first half too.
What was going right for you offensively tonight?
Yeah, I think everything was going right for our team, honestly. Everybody was making shots. That's just Iowa basketball. That's kind of what we pride ourselves in, and I think it starts on defense for us. When we play really great defense, that leads to our transition offense, and that's our best offense. So when we can do things like that, and then when you get really great bench production, I think Sydney Falter comes in and makes big threes. Our post play was good. Taylor comes in and makes 6. You love that. I think Kylie made 1. Yeah, it's just fun. That's just fun basketball, and that's kind of what we pride ourselves in is playing that way, playing a fast style, an exciting style that people just love to watch.
Well, what's it like for you coming to new arenas, new venues that normally don't get to see you all the time, knowing that everyone in that building tonight is coming to see you?
Yeah, it's cool. Really, wherever we go and travel, there's always a lot of fans, and it's cool to see everybody in Iowa gear or have signs or posters and get so excited about our team. And I think it just shows the impact that we've had on women's basketball, whether it was last year, whether it's the beginning of this year. And you never take those moments for granted because it's really cool and it's really special. And shout out to the fans because I know a lot of them probably still drove some ways to be here and be able to support us. So it's a great atmosphere, a cool venue for us, and we love getting to play in front of a big crowd.
And when you see the signs and all saying the impact that you've had on the little girls out there, what does that mean to you? And just think about the impact you've had on so many.
Yeah, I feel like I'm only 21 years old. It's sometimes hard for myself to wrap my head around as you just try to soak it in as much as you can, but also you're still playing the game and trying to be as focused as possible. So finding a balance of both, but it's not anything any of us take for granted. It's, this is really cool, this is really special, and it's not like that everywhere else.
I'm covering North Carolina at this tournament, and I remember I read something where you were a big Harrison Barnes fan in elementary school, and that led you to become a Carolina fan and put Carolina stuff in your room and Carolina blue. Could you please tell that story?
Yeah, I was a big Harrison Barnes fan growing up, but I was also a big Mia Hamm fan too. So it was like the soccer and the basketball, and Harrison Barnes was like it in the state of Iowa. His high school team with Doug McDermott, they were like the greatest thing. I remember my dad took me to watch him at Wells Fargo Arena when I was a young girl, and I had the whole Harrison Barnes jersey, the shorts, Carolina shorts. My whole room was North Carolina baby blue. Like, I just loved Carolina. I didn't really want to go there and play women's basketball, but I loved their men's basketball and their soccer because I grew up playing soccer. So, I was a big North Carolina basketball fan growing up.
So you never considered Carolina?
No.
Caitlin, you get to play for a trophy tomorrow night, but you also get a rematch against an opponent that you guys know. Obviously, a little bit about what sort of a bonus is that to get a second shot?
I think anytime you lose a game earlier in the season, whether it almost feels kind of like a conference matchup in a way with a quick turnaround in that regard, but I think you know them well, which plays to your benefit in this type of tournament. But also I think we know we didn't play our best basketball a week ago, and that's what's exciting about this. We get another shot to show who we are. But they're a really great basketball team. They play really great defense. They're big, they're physical, they're good offensively in what they do. I think it plays to our advantage in our one-day prep, not even one-day prep. But yeah, I'm excited. I think as a competitor, you lose a game and you get another chance to beat a team. That's what you want to sign up for, and I know our team will be ready.
Taylor, I know you've been waiting for a night like this for a while. Just how good did that feel, and how much is that going to boost your confidence moving forward?
Oh, it felt so good. How can it not, right? But I like to think that my confidence isn't going away. Even if I miss a couple shots, my old coaches always used to tell me, numbers don't lie, and so it means the next ones are going in. And I know that my teammates and coaches have confidence in me, and that's why they throw me the ball and set good screens for me, and all the things like that. And so a lot of my shooting performance is due to that, and so I'm very grateful for all of it.
Typically, when a coach reaches a milestone, there's the obligatory water bottle announcing. Why is your coach dry?
She got to keep her pretty hair like that. But no, we did a little sign thing they had us do instead.
It was awesome.
Job's not finished. Maybe we'll give her a little water
There's a
spray.
pool at the hotel.
Yeah, we'll throw her in the pool. We'll take her to the beach and just throw her in the ocean late at night.
Is there any more clarity on Hannah's status right now?
Really not. I mean, it's day to day. I do not know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Just what was kind of, I know she was questionable coming in, just was it close? I mean, just how did you kind of handle the last 24 hours with her?
I mean, she's just been doing treatments, and so you never know how fast somebody's going to come back from that. I think we've got excellent medical care, and she's getting the best that she can. So,
I know you said you've never played the same non-conference opponent
Yeah.
twice. I'm curious, are you going to start the scout like completely over, or do you, take the scout from 2 weeks ago? Like, how do you kind of treat that?
yeah, we take the scout from last time and add to it. I mean, I've watched that film, 2 or 3 times, that game from last time. So I've seen that one a bunch, and then obviously we've seen them play here a couple of times. So we don't start from scratch. For sure, we know our opponent, and we know how good they are. And so they'll get our full attention and our full focus tomorrow.
Your kids obviously knew they'd won the first semifinal. Clearly, there was no look ahead. There was no
Right.
looking past this one. How nice was that to see?
It's their maturity, right? I mean, that's mature to be able to do that, to be able to really put, we all say, be where your feet are, be in the now, be right here now. We can't control what's going to happen tomorrow or what happened yesterday, and we talk about it a lot with our team, and I thought they really showed that tonight, their maturity with that.
Keelan, you kind of alluded to it earlier. Obviously, a very good three-point shooting team on the other side, but you guys, I mean, you kind of had your way at the three-point line. Number one, did you kind of expect to see those open looks? And number two, just what was it like just to see, I mean, pretty much everybody, including, Taylor, just be the beneficiary of those looks?
Honestly, I think this is what our team's capable to do every single night. I think maybe at times earlier this season we haven't always shot the ball to our fullest potential, but everybody kept their same confidence and knew they would go in and continue to shoot the ball. But yeah, I think we just got good looks. I mean, I think it was because we ran our offense and ran our transition. I mean, their defense was still pretty solid, but we just ran what we always run and got good looks, got in and out threes, got transition threes, set really good screens. And those are the looks that we want. That's always what Coach Bluder preaches in practice. So it was definitely good for everybody to see the ball go through the rim. It feels like we've kind of been on the brink of one of these games where we really get hot from behind the three-point line. So, that's just really great confidence and good for us moving into the championship game tomorrow.
Taylor,